Hey y'all, it's Victoria from Victoria's Plans here, and today I'm so excited to get to show you the brand new collaboration between Home+Sort and Erin Condren. Okay y'all, so this organizational planner that's a collaboration between Home+Sort and Erin Condren is unlike anything that I've ever seen. And to be really honest, when I heard about it, I was kind of iffy. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to receive the collaboration, but let me tell y'all, I'm so glad that I did, because this is such a good planner. It has 12 tabs that are all labeled differently. They are not labeled by months, but they do have undated monthly views. So when you flip to your month, you have an undated view that you can write in your month and you can write in your dates. And then there's a quote at the top of every single month, and it goes with that specific tab. So you're probably like, what in the world? So this is full of information. If it seems overwhelming to you to get organized, to declutter, to just revamp spaces, to kind of declutter your mind, declutter your email, all of that, this planner goes into it. And you guys, it makes it so easy to think through the process. I'm just going to go through it with you. So the planner has like an introduction kind of page. It introduces Home+Sort and organization on the front page here. And Brandy and Ryan is who it's signed by at the bottom. Those are the co-founders of Home+Sort. You can follow them on Instagram, and they have all kinds of tips and stuff on there that you can watch. They are kind of new. I think they started out like in 2018. So they've got like 5 good years under their belt. And let me tell you, they are brilliant. So it starts with how to use the planner, which a lot of Erin Condren's like guided journals and things like that, I don't use. This is going to sound harsh, but I don't need somebody to tell me how to plan or do whatever. But in this situation, I love it. So each month they focus on a different organizing task. They target different themes. They have different checklists, things like that. It lists the 12 months of organization that it goes through. So your first tab is declutter. Your second tab is helpful organizational products. The third tab is staying organized with labels. Then deep cleaning, digital decluttering, meal prep and planning, entertaining at home, seasonal change organization, smart organized shopping, aesthetically pleasing organization, time management, and reflections. So they have one tab for each one, which gives you kind of 1 month for each one. And to be really honest, if I was to look at this planner and think, oh my goodness, I've got to get all this done in 1 year, it would kind of overwhelm me, because there's a lot in this planner. So don't think that you have to do it all in 1 year, and don't think that you have to do it all in the same order, because you can jump around in this. I mean, if you're not a meal planner, like I'm not a meal planner, I would skip that, go to the next month, do whatever. But it's so neat because the months are not labeled. You can go from decluttering to labeling to cleaning to events to seasonal, just depending on what area of life you're in at that time. So don't let that part overwhelm you. It also tells you the different key features that are in this planner, which it has a dashboard. Of course, it has the calendar, it has checklist, it has organizational inspiration. So you can see that here. And then we go into the actual month. So the first one is declutter. And it gives you a whole page on what it means to declutter, what or why decluttering matters, things like that. So the second page, it gives you what to declutter and how to declutter, and it gives you steps here. So I'm just going to go through just a couple of these. So like what to declutter. Declutter your broken items, clothes, of course, that no longer fit, items that, you know, are worn out or are no longer in the style. Clean out your refrigerator, your expired products, your expired foods. If you have like gadgets or electronics around the house that are missing parts, you know, it goes through what are good things that you should declutter. for instance, I am completely revamping my office. You can see a missing shelf here. I am completely revamping my office next week. This planner is absolutely perfect for it. I am going to be painting in here. I'm going to be changing out furniture, things like that. So I'm so excited because I get to write down in this planner what I'm decluttering, what I need to get rid of, what's weighing me down, things like that. So on this page, it tells you kind of what to declutter, how to declutter, and then it gives you some area to write in for your brainstorming. And again, with the monthly view, and like I said, it has a quote at the top. This one says, decluttering isn't wasteful. Not everything deserves the space it's taking up. And I 100% agree with that. I'm going into the mindset of if it hasn't been used, it needs to go. There's a ton of things that I have that I don't use often, and I think I'll use that. You know, I don't want to get rid of it. I'll need it later. But I've got to get in the mindset of if I'm not actively using it, it needs to go. It doesn't deserve a space here. I've got so much stuff in this office that in the next few weeks, I'm going to just be giving away, and I know it's going to make me feel better. So going into that, after your monthly view, you have these dashboard pages. It gives you your monthly organizational goal, a checklist, and then some notes. It starts in the checklist. It gives you some things that you kind of want to go through, check off. In particular, this one says, you know, create 3 piles or 3 bags, one that's keep, one that's donate, one that's trash. You're picking one specific area to declutter. So for instance, this office is my one specific area to declutter for the targeted next week. And then I can move, you know, to my bedroom or to the kitchen or to the laundry area or the bathroom or whatever. I can move to different areas of the house. So that's really nice. And I love how it tells you up here, it says declutter the major zones in your house. So don't go into, you know, trying to overwhelm yourself. Do one area at a time. So I'm so excited, y'all. This came at the absolute perfect time for me. Okay, so keep going. It says weekly simple sort. And it says tackle like your pantry or food cabinets, toss any expired foods, empty bags or boxes, discard old unused appliances or kitchen tools. And funny enough, I just did this right after Christmas because I received some new sets of things. So I didn't want to have duplicates, things that I wouldn't use in the future or that I had duplicates of, I got rid of. So I kind of already did my kitchen. I've got some cabinetry that, you know, needs to be gone through, but y'all, this is perfect for it. So you list areas to declutter, you list items I challenge myself to declutter. That's the hard suit for my closet. And then how I feel after decluttering. And then it gives you some tips. It has a box for purpose and then how do you feel? So there are multiple pages. So it goes on and then the next page is almost exactly the same, except for it says declutter your junk drawer, toss your actual junk, place similar items together. So another funny story. I know I keep having stories, but like I said, I recently decluttered my kitchen and I decluttered my junk drawer. And my dad came over, it was right after Christmas because he brought my floor cabinet to me. He built me a floor cabinet and he needed something. And I was like, oh, it's in the junk drawer, the top drawer over there. And he pulled it open and he was like, I'll tell you what's wrong with this junk drawer. It's too organized. So it was so funny to me because I have trays in there, light things are in there. So there's a tray of pens, there's a tray of like miniature tools, there's a tray of the little battery things. I have a battery organizer, but there's a tray of like little battery things. I don't know what they're called. Then there's like a tray with like flashlights and matches, and I'm telling you, it's organized now. So I've already decluttered that part of my life and it will be easy to kind of go back through on this. So each of these pages tells you kind of, or gives you an idea of what you can declutter. Like that one was the junk drawer. This one is your closet. The next one is your bathroom, talking about discarding makeup or anything that you're not using. And again, these are kind of guided. And then you have a space where it's empty. They don't have anything guided. That's my office. That's this area that I'm sitting in. So I'm really excited to sit after this video and kind of fill that out. So Going into the next tab, I won't go through each individual page with you. I'm gonna have some pictures that I will flip through at the end of the video, which is kind of each individual page. But the next one is products, and it goes through helpful organizational products and what products really matter. And then product principles to live by, like literally everything has to have a home. Products create a home for your things. Like I have a shelving unit that's over to my right. I'm getting rid of that because everything needs a home and it doesn't belong on that shelf. So I am so excited to get through this. Again, goes through their organizational products, how to pick the products, their favorite products. And when I read this, my favorite were the can stacker and then the clear bin. So canned drinks are a thing at this house, not necessarily like sodas, but like Yoo-Hoos and things for children. And I love those clear can stackers to keep things organized. I also have a drink drawer in my refrigerator that all of the drinks and stuff go into. So I love that part. Regardless, it goes into what are some products that help you stay organized. And again, the monthly view, and this one says the right product is a game changer. And it really is. And there's some products here that I'll go through with you in just a moment that Erin Condren is releasing with this. So again, this has ideas for, you know, each dashboard here. It says invest in a few products that will help you create a home for your stuff. So whether that's like a cabinet or like I have a floor cabinet in my room now where I can house my heat press, I can house, you know, things that didn't have a home before. And so they're kind of put away, they're outside of sight, and it's really nice. I needed another piece of furniture in my room anyway, so that was really nice. This bookcase, however, it needs to be downsized. It's not gonna be in this office anymore after the revamp. I'm so excited about that. Just because I feel like it's an eyesore. It is a lot of my crafting products and I do use them. So it can't completely go away, but it's going outside this office and it's going to find its own perfect home, whether that's in the closet in the office where I can better organize in there, but it's going to have a home. So you guys, this planner was literally set in my lap at the perfect time, and I'm so thankful for Erin Condren for that. Oh, and Home+Sort. So each tab has 6 of the kind of checklist goal page set up. 5 of those 6 are kind of guided, like invest in it, measure your spaces for, you know, the products. So you can kind of go through each one of those. They all have the checklist points here. It also has the purpose and then how do you feel boxes on each one. So I like that it's kind of a weekly setup. It's definitely going to take me more than a week to get this office kind of put the way I want it back together. I'm going to spend my extra long weekend kind of decluttering and getting everything out so that we can repaint and things like that. So excited to kind of dive into this planner. So I won't go through every single section because every single page in this planner is different. So I won't sit here and go through every single one with you, but believe me when I tell you those 12 areas of kind of life or decluttering, they go into great detail. They give you tips on each week, tells you, you know, when you should do these things, how you should do these things. And if you're like me and you don't necessarily being told how to do things, that's why I don't have like those prompted journal things that Erin Condren comes out with, unless it's on travel journal, which I love. But I don't really have those prompted journals from Erin Condren. For that reason, I like to do things my way. You don't have to go through this exactly the way it's set up. And it kind of gives you free reign in the spaces to write it out. It does give you a page of like example of how you could do it and kind of how you start, just so you don't feel overwhelmed and lost in it. So that's pretty fantastic. It gives you like your overview and tells you how to do it and lets you do it on your own. So I really like that aspect of it. The last piece of the planner that I wanted to share, which is going to be helpful for those of you who are planning, you know, each week in your monthly view, they give you little stickers. So they have stars, light bulbs, hangers, measuring tape, scissors, spray bottles for cleaning. Then they have like pen, hearts, Oh, a rose, not sure what that's for. And then clipboards. So they have this sheet of stickers that you can use in your monthly view on each tab. Again, I can't stress this enough, you guys. Organizing and decluttering brings me slight anxiety. So I know that it will be hard for some people to just like go right into it. The reason that I really like this planner is they kind of lay it out for you. They kind of give you ideas on how to start, where to start, what to do, and it's pretty fantastic. And the other part that I really like is that it's not dated, that if you want to 1 month work on decluttering and then 2 months later work on labeling things and 3 months later get everything super organized, or a year later actually start meal planning. It's not dated. Be very flexible on how you use it, when you use it, and I really do. This is one product that is guided from Erin Condren that they did a fabulous job collaborating with Home+Sort on. So way to go, guys. I absolutely love this planner and I will be using it, and I will try my best to share my Facebook group, Instagram, and maybe even here on YouTube how I'm using it. So I'm going to get into these things next. So I know you've seen these in the background of this video, and these are Erin Condren's new collapsible organizers. They come in 3 different sizes, I believe. This is the large size, and it does have the, vegan leather handles for you to pick it up by on all of them. You can see those here. These are magnetic flaps, so you can kind of hide what you have in it if this is sitting on your shelf. The other part of this is that you can kind of lean it open if you need to jump into this. This can be left open as this entire space, or there is an organizer insert that you can put inside to kind of split it in half. So if you need to store old planners, notebooks, pins, washi tape, you can do so in this. And I really like that it has like a magnetic closure. Those are 2 sizes. They are shipped like this, and you do have to put them together. They come with really simple instructions on how to do so. I will show you one thing that I learned while I was putting these together though. This insert here is the bottom insert, and there are the magnets for the bottom flap to magnet closed. Make sure that that is on the bottom part of it. So this little indicator here is how you pull this up out if you need to collapse it. Just make sure that's facing up at the bottom. And I'm going to kind of try to put this together on camera. So once you get it all unfolded, kind of looks like this. You see how flimsy this is? Once you get that insert in there, that will stand up like these. So you will take your insert here. Like I said, make sure this part is facing up. And there is a little lip in the bottom. There's a little lip right here that this tucks into. So you'll slide it down and into this space here. All right, so then you have your bottom piece in, and you see how it is structured here now. My magnets are here on the outside, and then the inside is here. You can see the Velcro both here and back there, and that is for the kind of split organizer if you want to add that to kind of keep things in its own place. So this particular organizer does hold a 7x9 standing planner. I actually think it would hold the 8x10. I just don't have one like right here with me, but you can see kind of like file wise how it could hold your planners. And I think that this is how I'm going to store some of my older planners that I have. Right now there's, I think, 5 up here, and then I have 2 years that are not up there that, I just need somewhere for them to go. Also, you can't see it, but on that shelf up there, I have all of my used notebooks that have like Bible study notes in them or sermon notes in them. I like to keep those to go back and reference. So a place for those to go would be great. And I think this is going to be a good idea for that. The other part to this is you can either, let me set this up there. You can either leave it open like this, or if you want to kind of hide the clutter, the top piece has Velcro. You can see at the top and bottom. And when you lay it over, there's Velcro pieces on the sides that those Velcro to. So if you want to have a top to it and leave the flap back, you can do that, or you can pull the flap down and it magnets to the bottom here. So let's stack that one up. So these are your 3 organizational storage bins that Erin Condren has come out with. I really, really like the fact that they're collapsible. So I may use this in my office. I may use them in my room. I'm not really sure how I'm going to use these just yet because I don't have my office organized yet. I will get through the organizational planner in my decluttering phase and my labeling phase, and this room should be transformed in about a week to 2 weeks, and I will try my best to kind of update you guys on what it looks like here. In the comments, let me know what you think of that organizational planner from Home+Sort and Erin Condren. Let me know what you think of these collapsible things. Like I said, not 100% sure how I'm going to use them. Hopefully I'll find use for them, good use for them, not putting stuff that I don't need in them. So yeah, definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. I love to chat about products and Erin Condren in the comments. So definitely leave me a comment below. I'm so thankful for Erin Condren for sending me these products, especially in this phase of life that I'm in where I am organizing and decluttering. You know, the new year brings that out of me. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yes, my affiliate link is in the description below. So make sure you go check it out using the affiliate link in the description. I would love your support there. And also make sure you're following me on Instagram and on my Facebook page. I share so much in those groups. My Facebook page is where I generally do my declutter giveaways, if you want to call them that, where I'm giving away product. You just have to pay for shipping just because I need to get rid of it. It needs to come out of my space. So I would love for you guys to join me there, and of course entering those giveaways as you see fit. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really hope that you love this planner as much as I do. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.